Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Sanjay, and I'm doing the Module 4 discussion post. So, the prompt that we're doing for the discussion post is regarding the pamphlet for the Hopi House. So, the Hopi House is a historic landscape that they're using the Native Americans or the Native Indians culture as a pull to get um, tourists and such to come and visit and like take in the foreign culture. So the pamphlet's sensationalizing Western American culture by painting it with aesthetic themes that we've learned about in class. These include things like individualism, self-sufficiency, and lawlessness. So a little bit deeper as to how they're specifically employing these. They're pretty much attaching these themes to basic facets of the Native Indians culture. Like they talk about basic day-to-day responsibilities, like how they go through their customs every 8 or 9 days, and like their gender roles in the villages. So by having this influence of romanticism, they're embracing primitivism and they're making it so that it seems more of a concept that would be tied to the noble savage. So this pamphlet's depicting the Indians' chants as extreme and out of the ordinary, which would hopefully get tourists to think that their culture is quote unquote weird and something that they've never seen before, so that they would be incentivized to go and see what it's about. So essentially, they're using this Western aesthetic to manipulate the people who are looking at the pamphlet and ideally getting them to come and view their property and the sensationalized culture that's surrounding it. So a little bit later into the pamphlet, they start talking about the Navajo Indians as well as the Hopi Indians, and they're stating how the Hopi Indians are one of the most primitive Indian tribes known. So by using this word primitive, they're giving this influence of how they're insinuating that the Indians didn't have like basic facets of life that me and you would be, familiar with, and they're insinuating that they didn't have things like property, labor, currency, etc. So a little bit how they do this for the Navajo Indians as well. They they're describing them making blankets, and they use words like crude to describe their looms and their methods to create the blankets. So they're insinuating that they don't make blankets the same way a white man would make it, and thus it's like this foreign concept about how Navajo Indians can make their blankets and like how it's a culturally rich blanket, you could say. So by doing this, it's kind of just showing the bigger principle that they're using, which is sensationalizing, the Indians' basic culture just to try to get more business for the Hopi House. So I hope you guys um, followed what I was saying, and I hope you learned a little bit. Thank you.